Hello, I'm Pastor Jeffries from the Philadelphia Church of Universal Brotherhood, located at 530 Eastern Parkway, Brooklyn, New York, right in the heart of Crown Heights. And we are located right on the corner of Eastern Parkway and Nostrand. And we are happy to be with you today. I'm glad you took a little time out to be with us on this Mindful Monday for us to discuss some very pertinent matters. I'm so excited, not only that it's Mindful Monday and we get a chance to interact and talk together, but we are entering that time of the year where we can check ourselves and take a good look at where we are and compare it to where we're coming from or where we've been, where we were last time this year, or when you have a car and you want that car to run in tip top condition, well, you have to tune it up. You have to take it in sometimes for a diagnostic checkup to make sure that all the systems are running well. Well, the human beings are just like that. Human men and women are just like that. We have to be taken in and we've got to check up on ourselves. We want to make sure that our bodies are running at optimum efficiency, body, soul, and spirit. And that's what the 30-day mental diet affords us. It affords us this opportunity to that we will uh, take a look at ourselves and give ourselves a checkup and to remind ourselves about some pertinent things that we need to keep in the forefront. We'll be discussing enlightening topics which will bring us into focus and remind us where we are and where we can be, as well as how far we are from our goals and how far we have to travel to attain what we want to get out of life. Today, I just want to remind us that we are the embodiment of infinite possibilities. I want to say that again. You are the embodiment of infinite possibility. That reminds me of that commercial that the Army puts on the television. Said, "Be all you can be." The embodiment of infinite possibility. That means that within you, there are unnumbered possibilities for accomplishments, for of new ideas, of new thoughts. And we know that our thoughts become things. I am is our family name. I know we'll recall that from past discussions. The power of I am. The book says this, the good book says this. Wherefore, I will not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of these things, though you know them. I like that. I want to put you in remembrance of these things, though you know them, and be established in the present truth. And then verse 13 says, this is in 2 Peter 1, verses 12 and 13. It says, "Yea, I think it meet, as long as I am in this tabernacle, to stir you up by putting you in remembrance." I like that. He wants to stir us up by putting us in remembrance, to put you in remembrance of these things that are important, put you in remembrance of why you are important, to put you in remembrance, that you think constructively, to remember where you are, to remember who you are. We're going to be studying and we're going to be discussing these deep things that will really bring you into remembrance and hopefully stir you up. It will bring to the top those things that need to be brought to the top. It will cause you to remember some things that you've heard that maybe you haven't uh, thought of in a little while. That's why this time is good. That's why the 30-day mental diet is so beneficial. I want you to remember that we'll be speaking a lot of truth to power over the next 30 days. I say 30-day plus because we're going to really start in today. Uh, no sense in waiting when we can really bring some things to the forefront while we have the time today. I want you to remember that there has always been, get this now, and always will be within you the birthright, the privilege, and the obligation to discover in depth of your own being the greater person you are already. You no longer have to limit yourselves in any respect. I want you to stir up yourself and remember that there is the divine source, the divine urge in you to be creative, and it's bringing you to a fuller fruition. Isn't that great? It's bringing you to a fuller completion. In other words, it's bringing you to a place of realization that you are able to realize that you can do all things and there is no limit to what you can accomplish. That's a great reminder about you. Let's just talk a little bit about these truths because this is a daily diet. We invite you to take it in one day at a time. It's a daily diet. Each day will build upon the next and bring you into a greater clarity of what transpired the day before. It's like taking vitamins. You know, if you have a bottle of one a day vitamins, you take it as prescribed by the maker. Since each vitamin has the maximum daily prescribed dosage, and your body can only absorb to a certain extent uh, what is in that pill, you wouldn't take the whole bottle and take all the pills at one time. It's the same way with this mental diet. It's a daily mental diet. You want to take it one day at a time. Don't read ahead. You'll want to read ahead. I always do want to read ahead, but you'll do better and you'll be better served if you read the lesson. It's a short lesson, no more than about 2 or 3 pages, but you read it twice a day. Once in the morning when you rise, that's the best time to do it, and at night, just before you go to bed at night. Read it again because you'll ingest it and you'll digest it. It's good to read it twice. You can read it more than that because it's short, but it's at least good to read it and understand it the first time, contemplate it the second time, and take it in. You know what I mean? Now there are three fundamental things I would like you to keep in mind as you read this 30-day mental diet by Willis Kennard. That's the name of the book. Don't miss it. 30-day mental diet by Willis Kennard. If you don't have this book, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have it. But if you don't have it, pick it up. It's a gem, and it's a 30-day mental diet that I try to do it more than just once a year. I use it throughout the year because it keeps me on track. But I need you to pick it up so that you can follow along with us. Even if you don't have the book, don't miss the broadcast. We're going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun, and it's most of all, it's going to be very productive for you and for your family and those that you share it with. These are the three things I want you to keep in mind as we read the 30-day mental diet by Willis Kennard. I want you to remember, number one, you create with your words because your words have power. Once again, you create with your words. There's no such thing as idle words. You create with your words. Our words have power. That's number two. The second thing I want you to remember is that thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. That's another thing. You can create with your thoughts. You create with your words and you create with your thoughts because thoughts become things. Now, the third thing I want you to keep in mind is that you are a creative being. You are a creative being, a spiritual being. You live in a body, you have a spirit, you are a spirit, and you have a soul. We'll get into that and break that down as we go along. Many of you already know that. I know that because we've discussed it before. But I want you to remember that you are a creative being. Well, that's what we are about to do. And I'm looking forward to spending time with you on this 30-day mental diet. I know we will gain a lot from it because there's nothing like a tune up to keep you in shape, body, soul, and spirit. I am excited about our 30-day mental diet beginning this Thursday, February 25th, 2021. I need to be stirred up. I don't know about you, but I need to be stirred up to remember those things which will raise me up and put me on top. I'm inviting you to join me for the blessings that await us. Remember, you have greatness on the inside of you. I like to remind us of that because that's a truth, and we want to speak truth to power. You have greatness on the inside of you because you are the embodiment of infinite possibilities. You have a lot of possibility. What does that mean? You are the embodiment of infinite possibilities. Well, that means you have a lot of things in you, ideas and thoughts that are in you that you can do. They're infinite. Whatever the mind can conceive, you can achieve. You have infinite possibilities. Wherever you want to be taken to, you have the ability in you to get there. Let's get into a place of wisdom and joy in anticipation of the one mind communicating with us. I remember last year when Dr. Jeffrey said this. She says, we have thought coins, just like we have bitcoins. We're buying and selling thoughts daily. We need more consistency, but we need to know that we are buying and selling thoughts daily. This was food for thought for us when she coined that was last year. This day and every day, I prove my conviction in God. Now, I want you to say that in the first person. We're going to be doing this on a daily basis. There are daily diets, daily decrees, daily affirmations that we'll come across, and I need you to put yourself in the first person so that you get the full flavor and the full benefit of the powerful words you're going to be saying. Okay. For instance, I'm going to put this in the first person. This day and every day, I prove my conviction in God that is good, and in his universe that is lawful and orderly. I believe that thoughts are things, that ideas become manifest, and my experience is testimony to the rightness of what I believe. That's a powerful statement. And when you say it in the first person and you repeat it to yourself, you become what you say. You that is your modus operandi. That's the way you function. That's what you think, and we become what we think and what we say. So I want you to keep that in mind, that you are the embodiment of infinite possibilities. And as we go on this journey together for the next 30-day plus, I want you to know and understand that you've got the power to achieve all that you need to achieve. In the meantime, I want you to get the book. I want you to get ready to and I want you to be in expectation of good things and a great outcome. Until then, I want you to keep your head up. Understand that the best is yet to come, and we have a lot of goodness in front of us. By the way, I want to invite you to our Zoom services that are on every Sabbath or every Saturday. We are on from 11:30 for a short period of time, but it's a powerful time and it's a good time together. You can contact us at PCUB Brooklyn, New York at gmail.com. Or you can contact us at PCUB, which is Philadelphia Sabbath Cathedral at gmail.com. Now, we want you to keep in mind that you can come and you can bring a friend. You'll sure to have a good time. Well, until next week at the same time on Mindful Mondays, I shall see you. And not only that, but I'll see you at PCUB Brooklyn, New York on Thursday. That's day one of the 30-day mental diet. If I will not be speaking, it will be one of our ministers at the PCUB ministry. But it's sure to have a good time. Until then, keep your head up, and I'll see you next time. God bless you, and have a great week.